Hello. Yeah. Okay. So after like December 30th, that's the last time we played this. It's been what, January, February, March. It's been about 3 months since we've played this because somebody was at college. And it was
What's
my
up?
little buddy here.
Uh,
And so we thought we'd reboot it. It's doing kind of shit, but we enjoy what we do. And that's the whole point of life, ain't it, right? Oh, there.
Lord,
Yeah, there you go.
enjoy it.
Okay. Okay. So I read the guys' parts, right, and you read the girls.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Bet. Okay. I catch a glimpse of her book, of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
Uh,
Her fucking
well, fucking
theme,
sick.
her fucking music is better. Oh yeah, there he is sick, so don't mind his coughing, even if it's annoying. Anyways,
Hey.
crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and eyes me for a split second.
Da, da, da.
But that only makes her hide her face deep in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I'm out of this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fun. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But that means rereading a bit of this. So,
That's the book you gave me, right?
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Yeah. Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book?
Real me too. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I mean. I mean, I just happened to buy two.
Oh, I see. Hold on. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about anyway, ho?
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book's titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover.
I I just wanted to make sure I shouldn't give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sister.
Yeah.
But as soon as she does, our life gets really strange.
I wish I had a sister.
No, no, you don't. She is targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison, where her life is in danger. She needs to desperately choose who to trust.
Really, no.
No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles. All of a sudden,
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Jeffrey?
no, it's not that. It's just, I mean, I can definitely enjoy this kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Freak bitch.
You just start those kinds of stories and it challenges you to look at life from a new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive, letting their one-sided morals in their favor with the villain's plans. I'm rambling on. Not again. I'm sorry.
Oh no, man, I kind of like it when the villain's just bad for just because he wants to be bad, you know. like you know, they're trying to find his morals or something, and then he's just like, nah, I just don't give a fuck. Anyways, hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem.
Yeah, you do.
And I let things like this I didn't feel my thoughts.
I can feel you
I kind
something
of
else.
no. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I don't know. I don't really think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
Well, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get reading, right?
You don't have to.
I let my live like the low skin right there. I don't know if you know. Oh yeah. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Bitch. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to yours.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Seem a little apprehensive.
That's I'm sorry. Not that I don't want you to do. It's just something I'm not very used to.
Yeah,
That is reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. You know, I checked my YouTube analytics thingy. So like it tells me if there's males and male or females, and it's 100% males. Yeah, nice. Yeah, right. Anyways, I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
So sorry. I was just
Yuri, you really need to apologize, do you? Don't you?
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean,
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's open against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds it the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. You know, she doesn't really need to scoot up that much against the table, man. Like, she's like fucking touching that shit with her fucking I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. As if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Huh?
To turn the page.
Ah, sorry. I think I'm gonna be distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep it up with her.
That's okay. That is just me, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit long. Probably the least I can do.
Jesus.
Since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, call me stupid. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. Volition? The fuck is that?
Yeah.
We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but do you want to fuck? That's the 50-50. The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she's also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. Bitch.
I see.
No. Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But bitch, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry. I didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Jesus, man, I got no fucking game. I guess someone meant that it's kind of cute.
Oh, let him cook. What are you saying all of a sudden?
No.
Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we should have these phones with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri excels, spurred from finishing her thought.
Is that alright, bitch? You're looking at down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking for this. It's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases his hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Yes! Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. I really prefer I only read it with you.
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
And in that case, I'll read it a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright. Yeah, I stand up.
Also,
I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag.
by the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so gay. Oh, no. Embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
We didn't mean.
No. Yeah, that's not in like an offensive way, you know. I'm using the past. Just keep reading.
Oh no! Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Damn. I can't wait.
I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put the sticker of her on the back of my phone.
No.
Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically put out their poems. Sayuri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem first? Who did we choose? We chose Yuri, right?
Yeah.
Do we go to Yuri then?
I suppose.
Alright,
No.
Yuri seems the most experienced. Yeah. So I should start with her. I could trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
Yes. Huh? What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate you.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Eh? That's, I guess you're right. And I'm getting so nervous.
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
I don't know. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Lol.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, and then looks at my poem again.
Whoa, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri throws off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words on the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so
Bitch.
many different skills and techniques that go into writing even
Bitch.
a simple poem. Ah,
Bitch.
guys were not just finding them and building them, and getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, it all comes with practice and
She's,
learning by example
she's
and
so
trying new
true.
things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a lot of feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Biased. How?
Um, what? Never mind. You shouldn't be talking about people like this.
Oof.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to me, to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I love to share my thoughts and process behind
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare
it.
opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Here, I got you.
Alright, bet.
Ghost under the light. Jesus. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last get. What? The last get to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm's breathing air of the present belining in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Do you always flicker back?
See.
Nice. Me too. Are we gonna break it down, or are we just gonna
No.
swim by it?
Uh, I don't even know. Cut.
And let's listen to Yuri, what she has to say.
Or
Continue.
da.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
For real. What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
Yeah.
Oof.
It took you a long time to read. Damn.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I really think handwriting pretty nice.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. They usually write along the poem.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. It's our first time sharing. I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you in a ghost, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all.
Oh, bitch.
I remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, never let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
God. Would you like to have a girl like that? Like, constantly telling you, like outsmarting you and shit.
Nah.
Like, making you feel stupid like this.
Not really. But she bad.
She is bad, though, so yeah, she can do whatever she wants.
Yeah, I'll give her a pass.
I knew it. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
Yeah. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so.
Yeah, bitch, fuck you too, man. Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you.
Me too. Nice.
Nice. Sayori.
Sayori.
I'm gonna read the poem.
Fuck you.
Dot dot dot. This is a good poem, Jeffrey. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
You're right. That's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing right in front of you in the club. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying to think like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Oof, that's that foreshadowing right there. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Pussy. Then again, guys will do anything for pussy. I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. There you go. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun. Alright?
Oh, yeah.
That would be my way of thinking you think.
Alright. I'm gonna hold you to that then. Don't die.
Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
Let's see about that. Oh. Alright, I got it.
Go ahead.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead will help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Or you trust me to wish we a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Nice. I was trying to put that flow. Yeah. Nice. Let's continue. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
Nope.
Oh, no. But
just a little.
You can't answer just a little bit in a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it this night.
At least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
I still try my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Jesus. Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird. Weird.
Next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna read the best poem ever.
She did do that, just to be clear. She did write the best poem ever.
She did.
Well, I guess I look forward to it.